Franklin Road Baptist Church called me as their pastor in 1981, and we moved over. I served as their pastor for 20 years, and then I retired from the pastor role, and I had a calling to help other churches. I served as interim in many churches in the counties around. I was born in the Mill Village town at that time, Charlotte, Alabama, which is now part of Valley, 1934. But growing up on the Mill Village during World War II, it was tough. But I look back and I really enjoyed those days. I had a lot of friends. Most of my friends are gone now. There's just 3 or 4 of us left. I worked in Charlotte Mill. I was taking textile courses at Valley High in the mornings, working in the mill in the evenings. One night, me and my friend, we both ran the same jobs in the mill, and we had a little issue with the supervisor. We wouldn't do what he was asking us to do. He said, "You two need to come back anymore until you make up your mind you're going to do what I tell you to do." So I looked at my friend Harley. I said, "Harley, I'm going in the morning. I'm going to join the Air Force." He said, "I'll go with you." So we went and joined the Air Force, and this was during the Korean War. Spent 4 years in the Air Force. Enjoyed it. When I got my discharge, I had 30 days to make up my mind what I would like to do. I told my wife, I said, we had one son at that time. I said, if I don't have a job within 2 weeks, I'm going to re-enlist. I had a job in about 7 days or so. Went with an insurance company and stayed with them 14 years in management. And then I was called to preach at Charlotte First Baptist Church. Faith means everything to me. If it wasn't for my faith, I wouldn't be talking to you today. When I was growing up, I had no idea that I'd be involved in the ministry. We moved back to the Valley. I was in management. Started attending the First Baptist Church of Charlotte. And me and the preacher were very close. We visited together every Monday evenings. I went to talk to him one day and I said, "Jack, I've got a strange feeling that God is wanting to use me." So he talked to me, we had prayer. And there in his office, I surrendered to the Lord to become a preacher. I've had a very successful ministry. I've only pastored 3 churches, and all 3 of the churches did well under my ministry. Trinity Baptist Church over in Roan Road. When I went there, it was Handley Avenue Baptist, the Mill Village Church. I spent 8.5 years there, and then Franklin Road came and talked to me. That began my ministry at Franklin Road. It was just a small church. The building is still there. And then we decided to build a new building there. That's where it's at now. In addition to that, I served the West Georgia Medical Center, that's what it was known back then, for 33 years as a chaplain. I was busy all the time. We moved our membership here to First Baptist. We attend every Sunday that I can. I'm called on quite often to preach at other churches. And but when we're not preaching at other churches, we try to be here. I have a woodwork shop. I made furniture for a number of churches, pulpits, whatever they needed, I could make it for them. And I got to thinking about my service during the Korean War. I had seen one of these silhouettes in the country. It was over in Chambers County. And I saw this silhouette out in the yard. And I stopped by and asked the guy about it. He gave me a pattern for that one. So it all started from, this was the pattern of the soldiers raising the flag at Iwo Jima. That was my first one. I also made one for recognizing police, one for the firemen, two for battlefield scenes. I've got one of a horse pulling a flag draped coffin. They mean something to me. I wanted to do something that would get the attention of the public and not forget what this country's gone through to have the freedom that we got today. We lost one relative in World War II, one in Korea, one in Vietnam. So my family is well represented on the battlefield. I love people, and I love the city of LaGrange. There's something about the community as a whole. We live out on New Franklin Road, which is just out of the city limits, but we still are LaGrange. And some of the nicest people I've ever met has been here in LaGrange. I'm quick to tell anyone LaGrange is a nice city to live in. I'm proud of the fact that we got good law enforcement and that they're honest. I know most all of them. It's just a good place to bring a family up. I'm Reverend Frank Sledge. I'm the story of LaGrange.